Some men are remembered, but a few are eternal. They were more than rulers, more than kings. They were conquerors, giants who bent the world to their will. These are the greatest conquerors in history. Genghis Khan. From the wild steppes of Mongolia, he forged unity out of chaos. With unmatched strategy and ruthless power, he built the largest land empire the world has ever known. Cities burned at his command, but trade and culture flourished under his rule. A force of nature, feared, respected, unstoppable. Alexander the Great. By the age of 30, he had taken Greece, Egypt, Persia, and reached India. His armies marched further than anyone before him, spreading Greek culture across continents. He dreamed of uniting the world under one banner, but died young. Yet even today, his very name is the definition of greatness. Napoleon Bonaparte. A soldier who rose from obscurity to crown himself Emperor of France. His battles reshaped Europe, and his strategies are still studied in military academies. He was a genius, a visionary, but also consumed by ambition. In his rise and his fall, he became one of history's most unforgettable figures. Cyrus the Great. Founder of the mighty Persian Empire, he conquered with vision as much as with armies. Unlike others, he ruled with tolerance, respecting religions, cultures, and laws. He became a conqueror remembered not only for power, but for justice. A king called great, not just for victory, but for wisdom. Julius Caesar, the man who turned Rome's republic into an empire. Brilliant in war, ruthless in politics, he expanded Rome's reach farther than ever before. His ambition inspired loyalty and fear in equal measure. His death was violent, but his legacy birthed an empire that would shape the Western world. Attila the Hun, the scourge of God. A warrior whose very name made nations tremble. He swept through Europe like a storm, leaving ruin in his path. Empires prayed for mercy at his approach. To his enemies, he was a nightmare given flesh. Akbar the Great. The Mughal emperor who built an empire not only through war, but through vision. He united lands and peoples of different faiths under one banner. He encouraged art, architecture, and knowledge, creating a golden age. A conqueror, yes, but also a builder of unity and greatness. Charlemagne, the man who became the father of Europe. In the ashes of Rome's fall, he united kingdoms into a single empire. His reign sparked a rebirth of learning, culture, and power. Charlemagne was more than a king. He was the dawn of a new age. Salahuddin Ayyubi, the warrior who reclaimed Jerusalem in the Crusades. To his enemies, he was relentless and feared. But to his people, he was noble, merciful, and just. A rare conqueror who earned respect from both friend and foe. The legacy of Genghis Khan. Though Genghis built the empire, it was his descendants who carried it across the world. From China to the Middle East, from Russia to Europe, their rule stretched across civilizations. A dynasty born in the dust of the steppe, reshaping centuries of history. The echoes of their conquests are still felt today. These conquerors were more than men. They were storms, legends, forces of destiny. And though their empires have fallen, their names will never die.